Mark. Now get ready for some delivery room drama because someone wants in who's not invited by the mom-to-be when baby comes out. It's time for Dear Snarky. Dear Snarky in the house with us. Okay, you have an expectant mom that was not expecting this drama before she gave birth.
Oh my gosh.
This was one of those where we all read the letter and gasped.
Yeah, and apparently this is a thing. This isn't
isolated to this family?
No, this is a thing I found out because I do deep research with every letter.
Let's hear the letter.
Let's get to it. All right. Dear Snarky, I'm so angry at my husband. I'm seriously thinking of telling him to pack up his stuff and move back home with his parents. I'm 7 months pregnant, and over brunch, my mother-in-law thanked my husband for giving her the gift of being in the room when I give birth. Then my father-in-law jumped in with, I'm looking forward to the experience because back in the day they wouldn't let the husbands in the room, so I'm also glad to be included. At first I thought they were just messing with me and kidding around, but no, my husband gave them permission to be there when I'm pushing out our baby. Unbelievable. When I questioned him about making this decision with no input from me, he looked surprised that it was a big deal. He even asked, well, why wouldn't you want family in the room? I told him I would go into labor and not even tell him and get an Uber to the hospital before I let his parents into that room. How can I solve this problem without resorting to drastic action? Signed, no way is this happening.
Oh, that's so tough.
She's not tough.
She's in an awkward spot. They break it to her at brunch. What's she supposed to do? Throw the water in their face? I mean, I get feeling like how she feels.
Yeah, it's like that's not a family's wackadoo.
Yes. No, I agree with you. They're wackadoo. They shouldn't be in the room.
And I'm thinking, does the husband think a stork delivers the baby? Does he not know what's going to be going on in there?
I mean, look, we adopted, but I know from having enough friends that gave birth, it's not your most comfortable position or a flattering angle.
No, it is not.
Things are going on that you don't want anyone to see, let alone your in-laws.
Yeah, I don't want to even remember it.
Right.
So,
but why is the onus on her? I feel so bad for her because now the onus is on her to set this weird boundary that should have never been breached in the first place. Pardon the expression, breach.
Exactly.
So, what do you do?
All right, here is my advice. Dear No Way, this is just so wrong on so many levels, I'm going to have to break it down. First and foremost, girlfriend, this is a line in the sand. Under no circumstances should you let your in-laws cross it. Today they get to see you in all your birthing glory. Tomorrow they're usurping your parental authority with your child. Second, is your father-in-law high? What man wants to see his daughter-in-law deliver a baby? That is the creepiest thing I've heard in quite some time. And third, you need to get counseling because your husband, I'm sorry, is a clueless idiot and needs to be told by a professional that he should absolutely put you and your baby first and his parents a distant second. Also, what guy wants his dad to see his wife naked? Again, the creep factor is high, very high. Lastly, as a backup, tell your doctor and the labor and delivery nurses that no one is allowed in your room except your husband. And trust me, they will enforce your edict. Good luck, girlfriend, because you're going to need it. And then, sidebar time.
Tell us
I'm
how
working
you really
out last
feel.
night. I'm telling people about the letter. And this lady pops up. Oh, my gosh, I had my whole family in there. My father-in-law, my mother-in-law, cousins. We popped champagne when the baby was born.
So she was on her terms, though. She wanted it.
She's like, we had everybody in there. It's life. It's a celebration. And the whole rest of the class, I just looked at her and kind of ooched away from her.
Right.
Because I'm like, girl, you be crazy.
Well,
that's not cool.
What do you say to her then? There's going to be backlash. This is not an easy family, right?
No,
so
but
once
boundaries must be set.
What does she do when the backlash comes? Because it's coming.
Ew, it's going to come.
It's going to be brutal from the in-laws. And why did you ban us from the delivery room? Blah, blah, blah.
Too bad.
Right, head up, Dear Snarky.
The best advice my mother ever gave me about dealing with my mother-in-law is make her just a little bit afraid of you. And she was. I can't imagine why, but she was. And she still is, and that's good.
Where does she live? Is she in our viewing area?
No, she is not.
That'd be good. Then you'd be scared of her.
Excellent.
Dear Snarky in the Suburbs, bringing us 21st century advice with an attitude. Read the books, follow the blog, message her on Facebook. We have a link to everything Snarky on our website. It's time.